Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a gift box on a card. I don't know if that's the correct word, but that's what I'm using. Are you going to be able to mail that? No. So the best thing, it's like when you go at a party, you can put that on the table. So they get the card, you can put the gift in the little box. Also, it can be like a favorite party too. You know, you can change the greeting. It can be for Christmas, for all at the station table. So where did I learn that? Let me grab my ribbon. It is, it's stuck here. Oh, mess. I learned that on the incentive trip and, Carlson. Now I cannot think of her name. I feel horrible. 1 second. It is Sandy Carlson that demoed that. So let me show you how this works. See? And I changed a bit of my size to alternate it that it was fitting here for me. I'm not sure if I had follow or direction correctly or not. I just alternate the size a bit. So first thing you want to do is take a piece of regular cardstock, cut in half so it measures 8.5 by 5.5. You're going to score it the long way at the top at 4 1/4. So I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. Fold this in two. Make sure it's straight there. And this, I'm doing pool party for this one here. You're going to put this at 1 inch. This is not straight. I can see it right now. Let me make sure this is straight. Well, here it is. Okay, make sure this is reinforced all the way straight. Okay, now it's straight. We're going to start at 1 inch, right there. Go down to 2 inch. Stop at 2 inch. Lift this up. Go to the 3 inch mark. Again, cut down to 2 inch. And stop. I think I went a little bit too much. Turn this around and put this at 2 inch. That's the side that this is the opening there. So you're going to put this at 2 inch there. And you're going to cut between the score. Oh, it would be easier maybe if I go this way. I think that's going to be easier. So then you start at the 1 inch mark and you're going to stop at the 3 inch mark. Lift this up. You're cutting through 2 pieces of cardstock, so keep that in mind. So you have to push on your blade quite a bit, okay? So now you're going to remove this, and this would be great to punch the balloons if you want, or something else. So now you get this, because we move the thing around, you know, sometimes it pushes the paper. I just like to take my finger and here we go. So now, see here where I said I went a bit too much? It won't show, don't worry about that. So now we got our card base done. That's it. Now let's build this. I'm using the stamp set stylized birthday. We're going to stamp that with pool party. Pool party on pool party. I want to stamp, I always like to stamp my first image when I ink on a scrap paper. And then it looked like my ink pad could use some re-ink there, but we're going to make it work here. Going to stamp that right here at the bottom. And like I said, you can do that for Christmas. Sandy was a Christmas one. Now I'm using Balloon Celebration. So for the stem of the balloon or whatever, not the wire, but the ribbon of the ribbon, I use this one, the skinny one there. And I stamp it three times. And this is Sweet Sugar Plum. And I just crisscross it. I started with my center. Now I'm using this little circle thing. Put that on the side. Just add a little bit of something there. Again, it's pool party on pool party. Now we're going to open this up here. Let's do that on the inside also. I just did it on one side, just to decorate a little bit inside. Here we go. So that is done. Now we're going to take a piece of sweet sugar plum. I'm reversing that image if you notice there. Sweet sugar plum that measure 2 1/4 by 4. 2 1/4 by 4. We're going to mount that on our card. And all the measurement going to be on my blog. Just click on the little icon above. It's going to give you the option to opt to my blog. All supplies list will be listed there in measurement. The white piece of cardstock here measure 2 by 3 3/4. So 2 by 3 3/4. And I already pre-stamped this in sweet sugar plum. Oh, that's too long. Let's see what I've done here. 2 by 3 3/4. Yep. See? What they say, measure twice, cut once, right? And it looked like it's too wide. What did I do? Did I cut? It is 2. Did the other one I didn't do 2 1/4? No, I went a little bit shorter than 2 1/4. That's why. So it should be 2 1/4. This one's just going to be off proportion a little bit. Here we go. Now I took my balloon punch, the duo balloon punch there, and I cut 2 in sweet sugar plum. Well, it's 1 because it's a double, and a big one in pool party. We're going to use dimensional. And the first one, I'm going to put the no dimensional on the first one. The first one, no dimensional. I'm going to put that right here. And then the next one, put the dimensional more on like the left side here in the back, top. No, it should be on the right. Maybe it's going to work. Yeah, it's going to work. So you just need 1 dimensional. And I crisscrossed them a little bit. You know what? I'm going to put 2 on this one. Here we go. And now we're going to put 1 over here. So now we got our card done. We just need to do our box. And I sponge in the same color. If you see, it's sponge. One thing that I done, once again, I use my white craft ink. I put a drop of re-inker there. Use a toothpick, dip it in, do 1 dot, and do a line. It just add that character like the line, light shining. And as it dries, it's going to dry quite a bit lighter. So I do a dot and just, if you get a gel pen, but it's not as delicate as this. And then I just going to wipe. Well, I don't have nothing to wipe here. See, it adds something good. Now, I'm using the Petal Garden, the designer series paper that come in the 6x6. So it's a pack, the 6x6. That's the paper I'm using. So get the sheet that you would like. I'm using the same than the other one. And I want this side, so I'm going to score on the other side. You're going to score at 2 inch. This is 6x6. So if you want to use other paper, use a piece of 6x6. Score at 2. 2. So we're scoring at 2 all 4 sides. And then we're going to use for the cover. Oh, yeah. For the cover, I'm using a piece of cardstock that, here it is. That measured 3 by 1/16. I tried 3 1/4, 3 1/8, and I didn't, it was too loose. So what is 3 and 1/16? It's 1 hair bigger than the 3, really. It's that first little tiny line after the 3. So just a little bit bigger than 3 by 3. And then I pre-stamped this little dots there, the one that we put on the side. I cover all that on my cover. So we're going to score at 1/2 inch all 4 sides. So score 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2. It's super, super easy, my friend. And 1/2. Okay, so now we got this all done. We're gonna reinforce our score line. Oops, make sure you keep the score line straight. And we're gonna do the same thing on the DSP. Okay, now it's time for the trimming to happen. So for the cover, I'm going to cut at the score line, but when it comes to any type of box, I want to remove that little score line. So I do a little V here. See? So you're going to do that top and the bottom, or side to side. You have to go in the same direction. So here I done it on the long way. I'm going to come here on the long way. I don't want to go there. Then it fit kind of funky. There and there. And again over here. Okay, now this is the top of our box, the front. We're going to put adhesive on the 4 tabs. I'm using fast fuse. You can use stirring tape, you can use Tombow glue, whatever that you prefer to work with. I like to use fast fuse or Tombow. It's my 2 favorite choice really for when it comes to 3Ds. Now you're going to fold your tab in like this. Just line up the edge with the edge there. Sure this go in. Okay, I just want to make sure my corner are very secure. I pinched them a bit there. Okay, now for the, make sure you don't have no glue on the side. I just filled something there. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing for our box itself. We're going to cut the score here to your score. And this I didn't really remove. We're going to see, because it's designer paper. It's not as thick as cardstock, so let's see what it's going to do. Cardstock, it's so thick that really it fit much better if you remove that score line. Now this is going to get close this way, and then there and there. See, I don't think we need to remove. So what we're going to do, we're going to put glue again on the 4 tab. So I hate to use fast fuse on this because it's designer series paper, so I'm just going to use snail. You can use, you know what, the best thing is to fold this under so then you don't get all mixed up. Maybe the best thing for this would be to use Tombow. What is sweet about Tombow glue, if you don't glue it just right the first time, you still have time to move it around. So now I'm gonna lift this up. I'm gonna put those 2 together. Make sure you keep your flap there. Put those 2 together. And then lift this up. Oops, see, I was not quite straight there. I think I still can do it. Just make sure you're straight on each side, because if not, your box won't be straight. Here we go. And if you happen, see, I just got a sliver there. Just take your scissors and just cut that sliver. It's just the way that I glue it. That's the only thing. Then I just want to make sure it's reinforced good. Voila. Now we're going to take our cover, put it at the top of this. See how nice it fit? It's very tight. The other one was a bit too loose. Now I'm going to take a ribbon, and I bet you're going to say, how long ribbon, friends? And I am the worst at measure. I just what you call wing it. So I get about 16 inch, 17 inch. Now we want this to show in the front. So I'm going to go this direction, but I want my bow to go the other way. So this is where it gets tricky a bit. Usually you would tie it up this way, but the way that you tie it, your bow going to go the other way. So I tie it this way, my bow would go up and down. So you want to take this, twist this, and tie this like this. Put the finger there, do my bottom loop first, go around to the right, coming under the left, and tie this up. I know people get challenged with bow. The best thing I can tell you is just try it a bit. See, I just got about maybe 2 inch left, but really 16 inch would be good. You want a little bit to play with. So I'm going to push that there. Let's bring the card that we done. Now see, it fits so tight, and when you put all the way down with your cover, it want to bow a bit here. See, it want to bow a bit. So what I done, because the cover, it's a tiny bit bigger, I just came on the side and just do, see, a little V there. See, about ½ inch down you want to go, but just like a maybe 1/8 of an inch you're taking. See, just a little bit of the sliver you want to take off. Whoops. Yeah, you could see there. Here we go. Now you're going to take this, take your box, and it's very tight and secure there. See, it's not moving nowhere, but then it don't bow neither. It don't, because the first time this was very curving. So now it stand up very straight. See, oops, it stand up very nicely, and it won't fall. So you can put your little goodies in there. Even if it's for a man, whatever, you can roll some money in it, or a little chocolate, something like for party favor. It would be great to put the aftermint in there. Anything. So you can switch all the greeting, put something else, retirement party, awesome little gift at the table. So this one was in the Sweet Sugar Plum, same designer series paper, Sweet Sugar Plum balloon and Old Olive, Stampin' Sweet Sugar Plum, and here I did the contrast in the pool party. This is it for my box on top of a card. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing that at the Incentive trip, and now I can share with all of you. If you like that, give me the thumbs up. Don't forget, all measurement, all supplies list will be on my blog just above. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day, my friend. Bye-bye for now.